I took my little float valve, you can see it sitting down in there. I've got it connected through this little, it's basically just a resistor that's pulled high, and so whenever this thing drops it grounds, and we've got it, the Arduino is just going to read that voltage is all it's going to do. So is it high or is it low? And then you can see here in my code, I had to add the calls for it, and then I had to add an analog read to that pin, and I just chose A1, analog 1 right next to analog 0. And so after I do the read and I check my soil level, it can, if it's moist, it turns it off, nothing different here. But in my else statement, I added another if statement. And so if the value from that analog read is greater than 200, I have it turn the pump on. But then also, if that analog read is below 200, it keeps the pump off. And this is what's going to, in case it already is running and the water drops low, it'll turn the pump off. But it also, this checks before it turns the pump on, is there water? We don't want to turn the pump on if there's not water. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn power onto the pump. The Arduino is already running, so I'm going to turn it on. And currently we have wet soil condition, so it's not going to do anything. I do that, and now we have water flowing. So you can see that there. But what I'm going to do is simulate a loss of water. So we run out of water. Hopefully this cup's big enough. There you go. It got down so low it just turned itself off. But look at this. All we got to do is add more water to the reservoir. It starts flowing again. So this shows it's working. The nice thing about this, so we're running. There we go, our soil's moist. But what happens if, you know, the system runs out of water while that's going on, while it's wet? For some reason, say there's a leak in the system. Well, it doesn't turn back on because it says that water's too low, but if I reset, then it'll do that. So it works exactly as we need it to.